Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss to the New York Knicks. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
6 feet out. Pass to Claxton. And here is Williams. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton, no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Here's Bailey. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. Games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Levine. Back to Smart. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Buzelis grabs the board. Down low. Levine. Here's Bailey. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Diallo. Pass to Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Smart. Here's Bailey. From deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bailey's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. It's stolen by Buzelis. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Can they get it? And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
You're Smart. It's hauled in by Diallo. Nets trailed by 7. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Here's Bailey. He has 5. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Team second.
It's stolen by Buzelis.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And here's Diallo. No scoring in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Bailey. 5 points in the game. Outside, LaVine. Launches it. A floater. And the rejection by Claxton. LaVine gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Williams up on top. They need this. And the Nets miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Smart deciding where to go with it. LaVine wide open. And the 3 off target. Nets trailed by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard. That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Dosunmu with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
So it's Brooklyn now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. 4 on the shot clock. Basket good.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Here's Dosunmu. Rebound by Williams.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Bulls leading by 10. 1:58 left to play in the first. Here's Houston. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Williams with the ball for Brooklyn. Outside, White. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A wide open look here for Wright. And the Bulls with another miss. Outside, Williams. And to Abdia. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more. The line.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Nets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
4th team foul.
And that one misses. The Bulls leading by 8. Wright with it. Williams picks him up. Williams comes with the double team. Pass to Baji. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Smith in the post. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The 19-foot shot misses off the left iron. Nets trailed by 8. Outside, Avdia. Back to Williams. In the corner, it's Healed. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing right side. And Houston gets it to go. Outside, White. Inside, Williams. It's blocked. Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He not...
22.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Here's Carr. Rebounded by Bailey. Chicago leading by 11. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before.
I even remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
Here's Smart after the basket by Brooklyn. Outside, LaVine. His three-pointers off the mark. Nets trailed by 13. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Rebound collected by LaVine. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Here's Bailey. And again, no good by Chicago. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Snatched away. And Levine, here we go. Misses the layup.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Diallo with it. Out guarded by Smart. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Bulls.
Well, when Ayton's coming at you with that size, it changes your shot.
Levine for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 11 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
To the right side. No good again that time. Chicago leading by 18. Over to the wing. Here's Bailey. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Bailey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The Nets making a switch here. And here are the Nets.
For your next.
Fires the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brooklyn with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
The layup off target. Outside, Levine. Here's Bailey. 13 points in the game. Hits it from three-point range. 16 points for him.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Screen by Claxton.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Outside to the inside, and Claxton throws it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Right there.
Out to Smith from outside the arc, and the Bulls another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
No basket miss, number 5 out of his 8 shots.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one's good. Right.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Leaps for it. They swipe it. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Man, showing some terrific range. Houston's got 6.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And stolen by Wright. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Claxton. Looking to end the run. Chicago grabs the miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams' shot is off. And it's Wright with the ball for the Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. There's the triple. Houston's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Baji.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. White looking around. To the middle. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The 3. Dosunmu's shot's good. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Wright sending it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Brooklyn making a change here.
Substitutions for your Nets. Carl Christie.
And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Christie. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Gets it off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Outside Williams from downtown, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's hauled in by Claxton. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Bailey. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
It's the Nets now. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Bailey. Rebounded by the Nets.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The kick out to Williams. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And Levine, here we go. Here's Ayton. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's the 3. The shot that time, not on target.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
To the paint. And here's the break. Floats it up for Williams. And that one, good.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Here's Bailey. They get it back. Another shot. The shot, no good. Good defense by Claxton.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
No good on the 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Outside, Levine. Wide open look. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. It's the Nets now, following the three-point basket by Chicago.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
On the wing, Levine. Ayton, a screen. Here's Bailey. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And they recover it. And Ayton gets double teamed. Outside, Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The tray. The rebound by the Nets. Nine feet out. And the Nets miss again.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Levine. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
buries the 20-footer. 12 points for him. And here are the Bulls now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Beyond the arc. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Out left to the wing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Buzelis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Substitutions on the court.
Right side, White. And stolen by Wright. One-on-one fast break. Here's Dosunmu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
How about the ball hawking defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steal.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Now here's White. Still without a basket. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Bulls ball.
Here's Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Sweet move. Pass to Baji. Out to the right wing. Houston. And the Bulls with another miss. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Pass to Avdia. Here's Christie. This one for 3. Rebound by Smith. Chicago calls timeout.
Starting.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Now Dosunmu. He's got 9. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
White. Into the lane. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Stolen by Avdia. Outside, White. The Nets working the ball around now. Puts it up. Carr, no good.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Chicago. Now here's Wright. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score from defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
There's the three. Rebound by the Bulls. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Bailey.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
To stop the run, Gonzalez grabs the board. Outside, Levine. Pass to Bailey. For three. Down low. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Shot good by Diallo. And here are the Bulls now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside, Levine. And the Bulls another three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Stolen by Levine. Pass to Bailey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
From the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Inside. And stolen by Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Levine. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
To halt the run, buries the long-range jumper.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
No good with the triple.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Bailey, driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
15 seconds.
It's on Nick Claxton. And the first one drops.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That one is no good. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Ayton, a screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
I love that pump fake from Ayton. It's such a simple yet effective move.
And he knocks down the first one. Ayton hits them both. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Boom, he jams it straight down.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
The three-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Right wing. Here's Houston. Off target with his three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
With the drive. Shot clock at 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass to the wing on the left. Here's Claxton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Chicago. Pass to Dosunmu. Over to the left wing. The three. It's hauled in by Claxton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Three-pointer. He can't get that one. With the crossover. And the rejection by Claxton. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Pick by Williams. That shot, no good. Takes a three, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Now here's Wright. They set the pick. There's the steal. Williams with the ball. Now Wright defending. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
For the three. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Poked away and stolen by Wright. Here's Dosunmu. And the rejection by Claxton. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. Team's 5th foul.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here is Dosunmu. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care.
To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy